Hello. This is so awkward. My name's Erin, and I'm making a video. I have been talking about doing YouTube videos for years now, and I've done a few, but nothing consistent. It's hard being a full-time student and working to find the time and the energy. So it hasn't been something I've done up until now. Had to do a video for my globalization class today, so I was like, what the heck, I'm doing videos. Might as well just do a YouTube one too. So yeah, my name is Erin, and I guess I'll tell you a little bit about me. I am a college student. Like I said, I am studying operations management, and I should hopefully be graduating in June 2019. Unless anything, crazy happens, then I will be graduating in June 2019. Finally. I am so tired of school. Yeah, it's been a long road, and gosh, just a little over a year left. So I'm so excited. Right now I am taking, what classes am I taking? Oh, oops, wrong screen. I am taking globalization, leadership, operations management, and quality management. Those are my classes this term. Fun stuff. For my job, I work with autistic kids. We teach them life skills. Basically just teach them functional communication and functional skills. And these kids are all really great. I have been there, I want to say about 6 weeks, so it's been good. I work with 2 kids, Kid 1 and Kid 2. No names here. So yeah, Kid 1 and Kid 2. They're both pretty great. I work with both of them twice a week. And Kid 1 is a little bit more of a challenge because there is a highly structured schedule where we change activities. Some every 10 minutes and others like 20 minutes. I think the longest, there might be one activity that's 30 minutes. Well, there's preschool, and that's an hour, but Kid 1 does not like preschool. Kid 2 doesn't really like preschool either. Kid 1 doesn't like preschool, and we have some challenges with that, but I'm working on it. A lot of it is that I struggle sticking to this schedule because it is so structured, and I'm trying to learn all the programs that I'm supposed to be teaching Kid 1. And so it's been a struggle for me to kind of stay on top of all that. And then I think that causes some challenges for Kid 1 because this kid is used to sticking with the schedule. And so it's kind of a challenge when things get skipped, either because I'm struggling to stay on the schedule or there are behavior issues that cause us to not be able to do what's on the schedule. So that's been a challenge, but I'm working on it, and it'll get better. I've only worked with Kid 1 4 times now. So because Kid 1 was sick last week. So, and I still have one more session with that kid this week. So it'll get better. Kid 2, Kid 2, we bonded really, really well. So things go pretty good. There is no structured schedule. The only thing is preschool. And that has been a little bit of a challenge too. Kid 2 doesn't like going to preschool either, but sometimes kid 2 goes to preschool. Doesn't stay for the entire thing, but I guess we're kind of working into it. So, and then we spend most of the day just playing and doing whatever and working the programs into the play, and it has been so much fun. That one's easier for me because there is no solid structure and it can just kind of flow naturally. So it's not as much of a challenge. But challenge is good for us. So I guess it's kind of good. I've got a kid both kids are great. Both kids are great. It's the schedule style that I struggle with, not so much the kid, because the kids are both pretty cool. And struggling with the schedule is kind of what causes some of the problems with kid 1. So I'm thinking once I get that figured out and done better, things will go more smoothly with kid 1. Kid 2, I felt so bad when I left work today. So one of the funny things at work today with kid 2 was the kid needed to balance, and instead of like grabbing my shoulder, I was like, oh, okay. And then it became here, let me balance holding these. And I was like, thanks. And then, getting hit on the head with them, it was so funny. I was like, all right, whatever. And then kid 2 is all like, spider on your head. It was awesome. It was the best. I loved it. Then the sad thing was when I left work and we were eating lunch and it was time for another therapist to come in and take over with kid 2. And I got up to leave and kid 1 just grabs my fingers. No. I was like, oh, that's so sad. Oh, and I took it off. And kid 2 wrapped fingers around in my bracelet and teeny tiny little fingers wrapped up in this. And I was like, oh, let's take that off. And I had to shove it up my arm to keep kid 2 from wrapping fingers in it. And I was just like, this is so sad. And kid 2 sat on the floor and looked like we were going to cry. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like the worst. But apparently, so after I disengaged my fingers and slid around behind kid 2, and then luckily there was a door back there that I could leave, so I just snuck out the door behind, and I got a message a few minutes later from the new therapist. It's like, good, kid 2's totally fine now. Good. So it was kind of funny, but it was really adorable. I love these kids. And there are other kids there that I haven't interacted with a lot, but they're just still really great kids. I'm learning a lot about autism and the different levels of functionality, which I guess I was one of those people that kind of thinking of autism as, here are some set things that autism is. It's a lot of different things, and some of these kids, it's like, oh, I would have no clue whatsoever that they were on the spectrum. So it's kind of interesting to learn about all that and the different traits that these kids can display. And I don't know, I've enjoyed working there so far. It's been a challenge to do something I've never done before, and it can be a little draining sometimes. Because I'm an introvert. I am very much an introvert. I normally go for jobs where I do not have to interact with a lot of people during the day. But so this has been the first job in years where I've had to spend all day talking to people, but it's not just talking to people, it's all day playing with a little kid, which is kind of fun. But at the same time, it's kind of exhausting, trying to run the programs at the same time and dealing with little behavior issues as they come up. I mean, because they are little kids, you know, they don't always want to do what you want them to do. So it's fun. But the nice thing is that there's a great supervisory staff there that they, you know, if you have questions or you're having a challenge, you're like, hey, I've got this behavior that I'm having a hard time managing, help. Boom, they will be right there. So that's really nice. And if you have questions about different things, you know, this kid did this and I wasn't really sure how to react, and they'll give you a whole bunch of different suggestions and things you can try. And so it's really nice to feel like you're supported in your job. So that's nice. So that's work and job. I don't know what else to talk about. It's like my life right now. Work and job. Hi, I am blonde, so that would be school and job. Don't mind me. So yeah, my life is pretty much school first and foremost, and then my job. So good times. Stuff I like to do. I am learning photography. Not so much a fan of taking portraits. I did family pictures for my friend this last fall, and those turned out pretty good. But she was pretty clear about this is what I want, and you know, she went and looked around the area. I found a really pretty area, and they all showed up, and she was like, "Okay, I want this in the background, and I want us sitting like this." And I was just like, "All right, I'll just click the picture." So that was really nice. But if it comes to like, you know, pose people in these really cool poses and then do all these, I can't even think of what they're called anymore. These cool effects and whatever. No. I like landscape photography. And some up close, even though macro photography is not really something I'm good at. I don't have the equipment for it. But I do like photography. I love exploring ruins, historic sites. That's my thing. Yeah. I got to go to Angkor Wat and Bagan. Angkor Wat's in Cambodia and Bagan is in Myanmar. I got to go visit those, and it was amazing. Really, really, really was amazing. I would love to go back to either one. I like to spend more time in both of them, actually. It was really great. So yeah, that's my thing. History, ruins, photography. Actually, I really love history. I wanted to get a history degree, but I don't want to be a teacher. And I'm not really sure I want to get a doctorate. I mean, I would love to work in a museum or do historical research or, you know, cultural anthropology. That would be awesome. But I decided I would get a degree that I could get a decent job in, and then pursue the history side or the cultural anthropology side later. Kind of get myself set up first and then go after those things. But at the point I'm at right now, I am so done with school. I am so burned out. I struggle every week to do my homework because it's just... So I started school part-time in January 2013. And I did part-time for a few terms. And then in 2015, May 2015, I graduated with my associates. And then in September 2015, I started at my current school. And this is a 4-year bachelor program. And yeah, I'm done. I do not want to go to school anymore after this. I'm at the point where I struggle every day to do my homework, and I don't want to do it. I do not want to do my homework. I do, though. You know, I want good grades. I want to graduate. I want this to be done with, but I just don't want to do it. Oh well. Can't really think of anything else to talk about for this first video. You know, that's me in a really weird nutshell. I am weird. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Anybody want to know anything? I do have ideas for things to talk about. I'm going to try and keep these videos. This one's longer than I meant it to be. It's just supposed to be like, 10-minute intro, and it's already almost 16 minutes. Sorry. So, I have a few ideas of things that I could talk about. So, for now, this will just be a hello, this is me, and I'll be posting videos periodically. If anybody has any questions or, weird topic ideas or something, leave them in the comments. I do have a blog of the same name as this channel. I haven't written in it since the beginning of last year. I really need to. That's another one of my goals, is to start writing in my blog more. I actually have two. One's a history blog about the historic sites that I've been to, and the other one, this one, is just about my life. I was really heavy into fitness and working out for a while until last summer when I injured my foot and I couldn't go running anymore. I tried to go for walks, but couldn't even get a quarter of a mile. It was so painful. So I got out of the habit of exercising, so I need to get back into that. I do quill. That's another hobby. Quill. Awesome stuff. Very time consuming, but it's relaxing. I like it. Anyways, I don't know what else to talk about. So yeah, leave a question, leave a comment, follow along. It's always going to be something random. Oh, and I guess since it's Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day! I've got a little bit of pink on my shirt, and I've got these really awesome, cute lipstick and heart socks on. No, I'm not showing you my socks. I'm not that flexible. So yeah, I'm gonna go babysit my friend's kids here, and I need to leave in like 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go babysit her kids so she and her husband can go out and have some fun. They're gonna do a mall scavenger hunt that I made for them. So excited. Anyways, yeah, this is me. Welcome to my world. Bye.